Hey everybody, it's Rachel with Rachel Q Stitches and welcome to my channel. Today is Tuesday, June 6th, 2023 and this is FlossTube number 108. Thank you so much for stopping by. If you are new here, this is a channel mostly about cross stitch. Every now and then, and more often now, I will throw in some quilty goodies. If you're new here, I've had a huge uptick in subscribers. Thank you everyone for your subscriptions. I am kind of adding quilting to my channel, and so I'm hoping on Tuesdays, maybe every Tuesday, maybe every other Tuesday, it really just depends, to throw in my FlossTube, and on Thursdays focus on a quilt video, either every Thursday or every other Thursday or whenever. But that's kind of how I'm hoping to do things. So if you're new here because of my Fat Quarter Shop scrap bag unboxing, thank you so much for joining. I really appreciate each one of you for stopping by and subscribing. I will be doing another unbagging after this video, but you won't see it until Thursday, so I will be wearing the same clothes. That's probably how I'll end up doing things. But anyway, if you're a returner, thank you so much. For all of you who come back every week and watch me, listen to me babble on about cross stitch or now quilting, thank you so much for coming back. I'm going to do a quick history for my new people. I started cross stitching back in the early 90s when I got married. Just something I picked up doing while my husband was watching football on Saturdays and Sundays. So I started cross stitching. Shortly thereafter, my mom taught me how to quilt. So those two things kind of just consumed my life for about 9 years until we had children. And then quilting kind of kept going, but cross stitch was put away. Small kids, needles, all that kind of stuff. I just didn't like having all that around. Fast forward to about 2018, I inherited a bunch of my mom's things. Inside was some cross stitch that she started. I picked them up, I finished them, and I was rehooked. So that is kind of what's happening. I also inherited all of her quilt stuff. So that is my goal. I have a goal. I turned 54 last Tuesday, which is why I did not make a video. And so my goal is to have 60 quilt tops and 60 cross stitch finishes by the time I turn 60, which is in 6 years. So that'll give me 10 a year. So I have been working on a quilt top, and of course, if you've been here, you know I've been working on 12 days of Christmas ornaments. So hopefully those will help with the 60 finishes, hopefully. Anyway, so that was a brief historical babble about this channel and who I am. So anyway, so let's get to cross stitch. So the first thing that I did, I'm going to move some stuff around. Hold up. Okay. The first thing I worked on was what was once my 25/7, but I have not been doing it 25/7. I've been trying to work on it a couple of times a week. It's just not working. My husband, for those of you new, my husband's a teacher, and so he is now off. He is home, and we do stuff together when he's home. So this is a Midamish Life. This was originally published in Cross Stitch and Country Crafts magazine back in 1986. It was 3 issues. It was originally a triplet. It had 3 pieces. 3 pieces, and they were stitched separately, but you could stitch them together, and that is how I'm doing it. I am doing this on a 36 count blue something. I think it's Lugana, maybe. I don't know. It is an even weave. It is not a linen. Something I had in my stash, and so I pulled it out because it was the right size. Right now, I am working on the middle panel, which is called Visiting the Neighbors, and it's kind of this part right here. Okay. And this is it. So I worked on buggy wheels. I worked on this green part right here. And if you remember, I had been saying I was out of that green. I finally bought some. I've filled in this area of the buggy. And so I've just been trying to get most of this done. I'm trying to get this bottom section done. I did bring this bottom border along. And so that's what I'm working on. I still have a ways to go to get to the end, so I'm still just working on panel 2. I haven't feathered in panel 3 or anything. So that's what I'm going to try to do. I'm just going to try to work my way up until I get to the sky, bring my border across, and that's it. Still love this piece. I wish I could work on it every day, but times have been a-changing. We also have a 7-week-old granddaughter, and her parents live with us, and so I am called upon every now and then to hold that baby. So anyway, so that is it right there. I still love it. Still pretty. Lots of back stitching, which I don't mind. Back stitching's not a problem if I keep up with it. Now, if I were the type that finished a whole piece and then had to go back and back stitch, I don't think I would. I don't think I'd like that too much. Okay, the next is my Shannon Christine 2022 Christmas Club 12 Days of Christmas. I am working on day 2 right here. And I, again, was missing a color, and I checked my Michaels app, and I had a $10 credit, so I bought some floss and a couple other things, but mostly floss and gold thread because mine went missing when I rearranged my sewing room. So this is it right here. So let me pull this down so you can see it. Okay, so I started working on the gold, and I filled in all the red that was missing right here. I need to go up here and do that. My goal was to do 1 a month. We're in June. I'm on day 2. So anyway, so I enjoy working on these. I really, really do. They're small. So it's something that if I just want to pull something out and not have to be too committed to it, I can do this. So that's it right there. On the chart, you will see right here, most of this gold right here is beads. I did not like the way it looked, so I'm stitching that in gold thread. So that is 12 Days of Christmas. And I'm working on collecting all of Nora Corbett's 12 Days of Christmas for the next series that I work on. I'm not going to say next year because I don't know when I'm going to start them. But the next series that I work on will be those. So look out for those. Okay. And because May is my birthday month, I started Enchanted Rachel for my birthday. When I start a new chart in the month, I like to get 1,000 stitches in. I did not do that. I think I got like 850, and I forgot to check my Pattern Keeper to see. I do have her in Pattern Keeper. This is by Teresa Gil. Everything, Teresa Gil's on Etsy, so I will link this down below. I love her. She's just so pretty. So this, let me see where I have it marked. Okay, bottom right. Okay, so this is what I got done. Not bad. Not bad at all. I think this week I might go ahead, or this month, I might go ahead and just finish it up, try to get my 1,000 and maybe another 500 stitches in this month. So that I can, you know, have that done. But I'm impressed with the 800 and something stitches that I do have in it. It looks like it's more, but that's what Pattern Keeper is saying. So there it is right there. Lots of big blocks of color, and I like that about her designs. There's not a whole lot of confetti. It's just huge blocks. So that's it right there. And I started in the middle. So that's her. It's her dress. I'm trying to figure out where it is. Yeah. It looks like the, yeah, I don't know. Oh, it's right here. This part right here that I'm doing. Right there. So, I do love her charts. I love Teresa Gil's charts. Like I said, they're so pretty. Yeah, if you've not stitched one of her charts, they're really, really nice. And this one fit into Pattern Keeper. I have one of her older charts that did not go well into Pattern Keeper. I don't like markup RXP. I have it. I bought it before it became subscription. And maybe if I sat down and really played with it, I'd like it. But I don't know. I like Pattern Keeper. But anyway. All right. And the last thing that I worked on was Christmas Garden. This is one of my 3 focus on and finish for this year. I last time I showed it to you, I told you that I was cutting off this part about the border up here. I did end up removing this. I had stitched a little bit of this right here, and I ended up removing that because it was too close to the border. I worked on this pot right here. This is it. I'm glad I decided not to put the words. So I did not finish that pot. Look at that. Oh man. Okay, well, the pot's not finished. This is what I worked on. And then all I have left to do is like the little buds right here on the border. So this will come out again in 2 more months. You'll see it again, and hopefully I'll get more done. Like I said, I did finish the border, so that was a lot of stitching. In fact, I ran out of the green, so I had to go buy some more, but I'm using all DMC. I use DMC, all DMC, except for any like specialties that I might need, like Krynic or something like that. Petite Treasure Braid, but for my regular floss, it's DMC. There it is. Love it, love it. Okay, and that's my cross stitching. So little personal stuff, little haul coming up. So my husband was in a charity golf tournament yesterday, and so it was in Ruston, Louisiana, which is North Louisiana, about 4 hours from us. And so the tournament started at 8 a.m. So Sunday after church, we drove up to Ruston, checked in, had dinner, and then he went to his tournament yesterday morning. And so I hit a couple of thrift stores, didn't find anything stitchy related. And I hit 2 quilt shops, which were within like 2 miles of each other. But it was so fun to be able to walk through a quilt shop. No cross stitch stores. I was kind of disappointed in that. So anyway, so we did that. So I have some haul from that. And also last Tuesday was my birthday. And so I didn't make a video, obviously. But I did get a wonderful little goodie package from Shelly, Proverbs 31:22, who has been faithful every year in sending me a little something. She sent me a card, absolutely beautiful card. And she sent me 2 notebooks to keep track of my 60 by 60 projects, which I am thrilled with because I was having a hard time making a decision. And since Shelly said, I thought of your 60 by 60 projects, and I thought, well, then that's what they're being used for, and I don't have to make a decision. So thank you, Shelly. She sent me some grandma goodies and whatnot. So it was really, really fun to open that. And anyway, I got another card in the mail that absolutely shocked me when I got it in. Many of you know I am studying to be a minister. I am a certified minister. I have not gotten my paperwork in for that yet. So, I mean, it's official, but I still haven't gotten the paperwork saying congratulations, you know, anything like that. But I did get a Christmas card, and look how they addressed it. Oh, y'all, it was like, oh my goodness, it says Reverend. Look at that. Anyway, look at that. Oh, anyway, that just made my day. I was like, y'all, look. It's like official. Anyway, so that was last week. That was a lot of fun. And like I said, I will be doing a unboxing after this video. I actually opened one of them, but I'll talk about that in the next video when I make it. When y'all see that Thursday, you'll see what I'm talking about. But anyway, so that is coming up. But now for what I bought. I went to 2 stores. One of them was called Quiltaroos, which was a neat little store. They sold Brother products, Brother machines, which is fun to see. Because a lot of quilt stores, they sell the higher end. Now, Brother can be higher end, but they, you know, a lot of them sell, you know, Berninas or whatever, and they're really expensive. They sold Brother machines, but they had a lot of really neat fabrics. And I don't go into a quilt shop that often because if you know me, I've inherited a ton of quilt fabric. So I don't go shopping for quilt fabric that much. So I really don't know like the new stuff, what's going on, unless it's something I really like. But even then, I kind of keep my ear closed to those things just because I don't need to be enticed to buy more. But I went to quilt shops. And so I ended up buying this fabric, and this is called Christmas Fair. I'm assuming it's fair and not fair-y, by Kathy Holden. And y'all, it's little granny squares. Isn't it cute? Anyway, these were $2 fat quarters. So I bought me 2 of them because they were just adorable. Adorable. I think I might use that little center square in the center of a log cabin. Wouldn't that be just the neatest thing? So I don't know. I'll see how that works out. But I bought me 2 of them. And then I bought this fabric. This is, and I knew it was a Free Spirit fabric, but it's Free Spirit Presents Kismet by Valerie Wells, and it's called The Gathering. And I bought 2 colorways. I bought the blue. Look at those elephants. Oh my goodness. And I bought the pink colorway, which is upside down. Look. Oh, aren't they pretty? I love the big, those big, they look like, I don't know, but the flowers. Oh, I love the colors on this. No idea what I'm going to do with these. I might use them as a big center square. I have some other Free Spirit fabrics that I've gotten in my quarter sales so sampler boxes. I might see if I can match some up. I don't know. But, and y'all, look at the selvage. This is a selvage worth keeping. Look at that. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. So that's what I bought at Quiltaroos in Ruston, Louisiana. And then the next shop that I went to is called The Fabric Shop. This was kind of in a downtown area of Ruston. I didn't really drive around a whole lot because by the time I left the hotel, the golf tournament was almost over. But I bought some fabric because if you don't know, my husband is a teacher and he teaches high school chemistry and physics. He will be entering his 29th year of teaching. Maybe, I don't know. I need to check with him on that. But one day my goal is to make him a quilt with science nerdy stuff on it. So I saw this right here. And I got this. Isn't this fun? And they had, because it was shop hop weekend, they had their fat quarters, buy 3, get 1 free. So I bought this, and I think I might have some of this fabric, but I'm not sure. I have a little box of all the science stuff. And then I bought this fabric. It's called Geek Chic. There we go. There we go. Isn't it fun? Love it. Love it. And since it was buy 3 fat quarters, get 1 free, I bought, and in case you don't know now, by now, you will know as soon as I hold this up that I have a thing for elephants. Y'all, this just reminds me, I need to show y'all a shirt that my mom made me back in the 70s. I think I was 3 years old, and she put an elephant on it. And I think that just made me fall in love with elephants. And this reminds me of kind of that vibe. A little bit brighter than what my mom would have done. My mom was a little bit more earthy tone, but I'm going to have to show you all that shirt one day. And then I bought this because, I don't know, I really liked it. It doesn't have anything written on the selvage. I watched a video, and one day I'm going to talk a little bit more about this in another video, about how to use panels in quilts. And I really liked it, and so I want to try that. And so you're going to find in this next video that I have some panels that I'm going to show you guys. But anyway, I fell in love with it. It's just so pretty. I love the colors. I love the hearts. So that's what I got at those 2 shops. And then, like I said, I hit a thrift store, got some mugs for my daughter. She is into amber glass. And so I found some cute mug, like punch cups. They were amber glass. I've never seen them before. And I got her those, and I got me some picture frames and a couple of things that I've needed to for the house, for around the house. So anyway, so that was my thrift store stuff. But anyway, that was it. So I'm gonna ooze into personal stuff a little bit, although I've been kind of throwing that in there. So if you're not here for personal, thank you so much for watching, and look out Thursday for another unbagging / unboxing video from the Fat Quarter shop and from one Etsy store. I'm gonna put that up on Thursday. I will be wearing the same thing. So anyway, thank y'all so much. So personal stuff. My family threw me a wonderful, wonderful day, birthday celebration at night, but during the day my husband and I woke up. We stopped at Great American Bread. I don't know, it's a bread place. Anyway, they had amazing cinnamon rolls. So we stopped there. Then we went and we hit a bunch of thrift stores. I have a list of things that I'm looking for. We need some more dining room chairs because our family's growing, and right now we have 6, and we have, with my dad and his wife, we have 10 people at any given time sitting at the table. And that's not including our granddaughter. So we need some more chairs. We also need a small table that we can butt up to the end of ours to seat more people. So that's just kind of what we're looking for. So we did that, and I was looking for some t-shirts because I want to make a t-shirt quilt, and so I'm looking for that kind of stuff. And so that's just what we did all day. We ate lunch at a pizza place in downtown Lafayette. My store was not open, so I couldn't go. And so we did that. We came home, kind of rested. Then my husband grilled burgers, hot dogs, sausage, some brats, and we had that for dinner. My kids were all here, so that was nice. And we just had a great time, great celebration. My dad and his wife came, and so that was fun. And anyway, it was a great celebration. My dad had actually taken me out to eat a couple of nights before, so he just came to celebrate with the family. So anyway, we had a great time. We had a wonderful time. And then, like I said, my husband's home, and so today he's going to be putting a new mailbox up because the road crew that fixed my road a week ago knocked mine down. Anyway, they paid for it, but still, he's putting it up because he's kind of OCD that way. But anyway, so he's going to be doing that, and then we're just kind of, hopefully I can settle it into a routine, get some more stitching done. I feel like I'm whispering. I don't know why, but anyway, I can get more stitching done, so hopefully we can do that soon. And I can get some more quilting done because I'm almost finished with my first quilt top. So hopefully in the next 2 weeks, I can show that to you guys. My goal is to, in a year, kind of an official goal is 1 a month. If I can force myself to do 1 a month, then if there's like a bad month like Christmas or Thanksgiving, you know, some months where I don't get anything done, I can still get my 60 in. So anyway, but so I'm working on one now, and I'm gonna talk about that when I show it. Like I said, hopefully in a week or 2 I can show you a completed quilt top. So anyway, that is all I have. No telling what we're doing this week. It's just kind of an off week. We feel like we've had that's my oldest son. We've had such a busy week, and I think we're both ready to just stay home and rest. So anyway, I will see you all next week, Lord willing. Happy stitching, everybody.